Love is Blind, Season 3, Episode 1. Can I say I like everyone this season? Oh, if you couldn't understood what Shane was saying, Love is Blind, Season 3, Episode 1. Can I say I love everyone so far? I am so. Let me go ahead and take the allergy pills. It's not the one I'm taking. My body got used to it. Can I say I love everyone? Right, with my window open. Allergies be kicking my behind, but I just have to feel that cold air. Can I say so far, I'm only on episode 1 of Love is Blind Season 3. I love everyone so far that talked or met up. That is so strange for me. See, I'm evolving. I got another birthday and I've evolved a little bit, okay? Yes, I love everyone. Okay, my favorite guy is Cole. I love Cole because he reminds me of myself. We're going to come back later and I'm going to go through the cast. I don't have time right now. But, they dropped 4 seasons, 4 episodes. By now, you know who Cole is. He's 25. He's young. Alyssa said he's a little immature. I totally agree. He is 25. He is a little immature, but he's 25. Okay. He is my favorite guy. I wouldn't date him, but he reminds me of me. Okay. Cole reminds me of myself. Very picky, very nitty gritty. Go down to the nitty gritty. We gonna talk about everything. We gonna make sure we are the right person. Okay. I like Cole. I like Bartice. He's also 25, but he is extremely mature. I messaged Alyssa. I said, Alyssa, I like Bartice. She said, keep on watching. Okay, this is only episode 1. I'm just saying, at the end of episode 1, these are the people I like. Cole, and I like Bartice. I like Andrew. Oh my God. That voice, he talks as if he went to talking school, voice school or something. His language, he is so pristine in the way he talks. Those are the type of men I like. Like if I met Andrew could have gotten my number back in the days, okay? But he's a little short. He's Asian, child. They're short, child. He's a little short. I wonder how tall he is. Johnny, I'm Married at First Sight, is a nice height, but Andrew looks typically short, okay? And for the girls, I like Zabib or Zabid or something like that. I think she has a good head on her shoulder. And I think she knows how to sum the guys up. And I was like, I really like her. I like Alexa, of course, because her name is Alexa, okay? And my daughter's name is Alexia. So I like her because she has my daughter's name. Okay? Who else do I like? I think that's it. I'm 50-50 with Nancy. She talks too much. And, I just can't stand it. But did you guys watch? What do you think of the cast? Do you like everyone? I really hate that they're giving me 4 episodes at one time. Granted, they dropped it last week, but I'm behind. So I'm really going to try to catch up. Don't tell me no spoilers. I don't want to know what happened. I don't want to know. This is not like Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight, I'm like, just tell me who stayed together and who's getting a divorce. With this, I want to see the process, okay? Because they do drop a lot of gems. So thank you so much for your love and support. Be sure to subscribe. YouTube don't want me to be great again. They're keeping their foot on my neck, but we are growing. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out if you can. Remember, ma'am, remember, sir, please, ma'am, please, sir, sign up. Sign up for Janice Hylton Mentoring. You have to go to Zenler and download the app. The link will be below for you to download the app, and then you will get the notifications. The Zenler is just like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that you must download the app. My new dating book is coming out very, 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 very soon. And the husband course is coming out very, very soon. I did get a test cover We're having a little problem with the cover. Okay, the cover's got to be right for me, honey. I will leave the book unpublished for a year until I get the cover. Okay, so we're having a little issue with the cover. Um, she sent me a test cover this morning. And I'm like, ugh, let's see if we can edit this and put this here and do this there. And if not, I'm gonna have to change the picture. But that's coming very soon. All right. So I love you. Thank you so much. I am enjoying fall. I love fall. It is my second favorite season next to winter and of course Christmas. And yeah, all the fall decorations are up and all the fall decorations are in the house. And you've seen my couches and my stairs are decorated all the way up. And I had just partially started decorating some things, and then I was home one day or something, and I just finished it. And I left the lights off. My husband was out of the home that day. He had to go into the office, and I left the lights off. And when he came in, he came upstairs and he woke me up and he said, "Baby, oh, I just love the decorations." Okay. Ladies, I think that is a part of setting your home, setting the atmosphere in your home. And I decorate for every season. People don't believe that I decorate for every season. And I'm like, what do you mean? I share all my pictures all the time. So this is, I did a poll saying, yes, I do decorate for every season. So that's the fall season. And this is my spring, Valentine's Day, spring. This says happy spring, summer. And that's the fall, of course. And Valentine's Day, that's my Valentine's Day decoration. And of course, my Christmas decorations. And that was for fall decorations, Lexi birthday's in August. So yes, I do decorate. That's my Valentine's decoration. And that's my Christmas decoration. I decorate my whole house, my bathroom. I have Christmas rugs, Christmas shower, everything. Okay, that's little Michael doing a puzzle. I just love to set my home, and I think your husband and your children will really like it. And I think it lifts your spirits and it makes you feel good. Okay, I even have my fall flowers here on my table. Okay, I got the fall flowers on the table. I just think I like it. I enjoy it. My family enjoy it, and my husband really enjoy it, and the kids, they really enjoy it, and we decorate together. Me and the kids decorate together. So I love to decorate. Okay, so yeah, so I really like everyone later. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna go over the list. My little boy is not feeling well. He was throwing up. He threw up last night, and he went to the bathroom one time, which is a lot. And then we give him the green thing. He drank it and then he threw up. We gave him ginger ale. So we're going to keep him home today. So I should have a little bit more time later when I get home. Okay. So they start the episode, with Nick and his wife. I don't really care for her, but anyways, that's his wife. And they ask the question, can you fall in love solely on who a person is on the inside? I say, no, I can't. Not me. No, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not one of those people. Okay. I'm shallow. I need to see how you look. I need to like your eyes. I need to like your nose. I need to like your lips. I need to like your ears. I need to like your breath. I need to like the way you talk. I need to like the way you walk. I need to feel your hands. I need to see your feet. I can't fall in love just solely on talking to somebody through a window. I need to see you. Make sure I like you. I like your eyes. It's not for me. But if it is for you, girl, go ahead and do it. Okay, so then we saw Zanab, and I really like her. She said, boyfriend. Listen to what I thought this was a little stupid. I rolled my eyes. But as the episode went on, I said, I like her. She said, boy, she's 31. 31, right? She says, boyfriend season is over. Cuffing season is around the corner, and she's there for a husband. You should have been getting ready at 25. Okay, 25, you should have been getting Zanab, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna let you have this one. When we come back later, I'm gonna go through the cast. I just don't have time right now. Okay. So there, and she said, "Cuffing, it's cuffing season." She's there for her husband. Bartiz says, when he's 85, the outside won't matter, and he wants someone to love him for who he is on the inside. I really didn't like that because most people don't live beyond 80 anyways. Okay. I understood what he is saying, but I'm just saying it's not for me. I need to see what you look like on the outside. He Bartiz is very good looking, tall. I don't know if he's Hispanic or he's high yellow. Okay, but he has the kid, remember Kid and Play with the tall hair up here? He has that kind of hair. He could be he looks black, but he speaks Spanish. He could be Hispanic, like he could be a black Hispanic. Okay, so I don't know, and I guess I'll read about him later. But I really like him. He's 25. He says all the right things, and I listen to what people say. Okay. Kalikia. I had to y'all mamas in these names. I'm just saying, girl, can we just stick to the syllables? Okay. Mary, Janice, Alexia, Michael. Okay. John. Okay. Kalika. And then let me just not thinking. I did not see a lot of black people. Okay. I don't like that. I saw a black girl. There's one girl with braids. I love the braids, girl. Okay. Was it Kim? I don't know. I love the braids. Then I saw a couple of high yellow girls. Like when I watch shows, I want to see chocolate girls. Okay. My Lexi's a chocolate girl. And I look for the chocolate people. Because you know, the light skinned people, you're not sure. the the light skinned people, you're not sure. Okay, I remember during COVID they were giving out lunch at our neighborhood school, and so we had to go get the lunch. And you would be amazed at the number of Spanish people come up talking to me. And I'm like, oh no, mommy, I don't speak Spanish. Mommy, you don't speak Spanish? Mommy, you look Puerto Rican. You look Puerto Rican. You know Puerto Rican? No, mommy, I know Puerto Rican. And so this other lady, the way they do it is they put the food on the tray. It's for like 3 or 4 days. So you go twice a week. And so you tell them how many people is how many kids is in your house. And so they give you enough food for enough days. And so I would get for two, even though Alexia is a young adult. She attends a day program that provides lunch. So if the day program provides lunch, then the school says she also gets lunch. Those are the questions they ask. So I have a special need. They said, does she get lunch at a program? I say yes. So they give for Lexi. So they push the lady basket out. And because it's COVID, you supposed to let one person go ahead and then the other person. So she's taking the food off her basket and my basket over there. She said, and she looked at me, she started going off at the tongue. And I'm like, mommy, I don't speak no Spanish. And she said, mommy, take your food, mommy. I don't have no COVID. I don't have no COVID. Take your food, mommy. I wanted to bust out laughing. I had to text my girlfriend and tell them, but we still laugh about that today. But my point is with the light-skinned people, you're not sure. You don't know if they're Spanish, Black Hispanics. But when I see a chocolate girl, I stand up, okay? I sit up. And so this girl, Zakia or whatever, Kalika, she was a black girl. She's a chocolate girl. Okay. I didn't like what she said. She said dating apps are so convenient. It's hard to know someone for their authentic self. And what that's telling me is that she's being rejected. And we women, we have this mentality that men should get to know us for our authentic self. And I yell and scream over here on YouTube, girls, let me tell you, a man must find you physically attracted first. If he don't like the picture, he don't like what you look like, he don't like you have all this big old wig, y'all black girls wearing these big old blonde wigs down to your behind. If he don't like none of those things, He is not trying to get to know you beyond your authentic self. Your physicality and how you look is just the beginning for him to even say hello. Okay. And I do like shows like these, but I mean I just wouldn't do it. So which tells me Kalikia, Kalikia has been rejected. And she's one of the girls, oh, but you didn't get to know me. He don't like what you look like. Okay. I think she's a cute girl. She just needs to take that big all funky wig off her head, hanging down her back. Okay. Ski is 34. He's a data engineer. He says, listen to this, because I could read people. Don't come over here talking the foolishness to me, girl. I could read you. Okay. He said, race is in so that you cannot really tell on dating apps. It filters away, and people have so many requirements of who they want to date. Okay. And so he said with the dating apps, it filters because people have so many requirements with who they want to date. Yeah, I'm spending the rest of my life with you. You best believe. And I'm sitting there shaking my head, and I'm like, Ski, just go ahead and tell us you want a white girl. And your parents is like, oh, hell no. He's from Nigeria. You know how the African parents are. Don't come in here with nothing other than a girl from Nigeria from off the farm. Not saying that they're off the farm. They're on the farm. But you know how these African, especially because he's 34, Nigerian, you know your mama wants you and your dad don't show up. They don't even want an American born first generation Nigerian. They want you, most of them people that age, they want you to go home and get your Nigerian wife. I have African friends who our kids are the same age as in little Michael age, and they are saying, my kids will not be marrying no girls from over here. They're going home to get husbands. Yeah, husband and wife. And I have another friend, he's from Nigeria, 3 sons. He was like, oh no, my boys are not going to marry none of these girls over here. They're going to go home and get a wife. So Ski, stop lying to yourself and just be honest. You want a white girl, and your mama and daddy is not having it because they are saying, I don't, oh, hell no. But you go to Africa, you get to a wife from Africa. You go to Nigeria, get a wife from your client. Don't show up with no not Black American, not Jamaican, no first generation African, and you better not show up with no white girl, Ski. But just go ahead and tell us you want a white girl. Okay, we know how to read between the lines, Ski. Talking about race and it filters. Just go tell your mama and your daddy you want a white girl. Just go ahead and do it. And stop wasting my time, your time, and everybody else's time. Okay. So then the pods are open. This is, where everybody's meeting up. Kalika asks, what do you love? What kind of love do you need? I love that question. Nash wants someone to call him out on his BS. She says, you're an asshole and I'm kind, so they cancel each other out. Nash is looking for a mother. Nash, go home to your mama. Okay, Nash? Go home to your mama. Here's another one. You know your parents is not going to be acceptable of you marrying anything other than an Indian girl. I just don't understand this. I just don't understand these people coming on here with the foolishness. You know you can't show up to your mama and daddy with anything other than an Indian girl. Like, why y'all be wasting my time? Okay. Charity, I think her name is Charity. I think Charity is a Black girl. She's already talking about sex positions already. But let me just say, you know how these producers play us. This could have been at the end of the show, and they're putting in her first conversation with some guy is about sex positions. Was it with Nash? I don't know. Her favorite position, and she don't like to be on top because it's a lot of work. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Show us the Black girl talking about sex instead of asking him where he work at. You got to be able to read through the lines, girl. You know they can't be fooling me. I know how to read through the lines. This might be Zach is 27, and he said, when he's dating girl, when they get up, he would sniff where they was laying down on the pillow. Okay. Mm. Nancy won 10 kids. She says I think Nancy's 31. Her ovaries are open. Tony is excited because he wants a basketball team. Okay. Bartiz, he tells the story about his parents' name, that his middle name is actually Bartiz. His first name is Robert. And he was named after his father's best friend who had some kind of car crash or motorcycle crash. And when the mama saw him, looked at him, she says, Roberta Bartiz, whatever. So his name is Bartiz. I thought that was interesting. I was wondering where his name was from. Meets with Raven. She's in Pilates. Raven reminds me of the girl last season with Jared, the other girl that I thought they would have made a better couple with a curly hair. I can never remember her name, but Raven reminds me of her. She's in Pilates. Excuse me, Lex. Yeah. Let me see you, baby. She's pretty girl. Oh, you look pretty. You look cute. She says muscles blind me. How old is she? I think she's in her late 20s. So come on, girl, Raven. At late 20s, you should have already been over the muscles. I'm not saying don't like it, but I'm just saying in your late 20s, you should not be making decisions about a man about a muscle. And she says she sees muscles, and the muscle said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And she says, "Yes." She says, "Big mistake." She's guilty of overlooking stuff based on how guys looks, which is self-destructive. Raven, you need to be in my husband class. Okay, we're gonna work on renewing your mind. There's nothing wrong with design or how a man look. Like, I can't be with an ugly man. My husband have to be good looking. Okay, my husband in my head was a mix of Barack Obama, Cory Booker, Boris Kojo, with a dash of what's the dark skinned guy? Morris Chestnut. Okay, in my head. Okay. And if you've seen my husband, I got the Barack, the Boris, and the Cory Booker. He ain't got no Boris Kojo. Not Boris. He ain't got no Morris Chestnut in him. So there's nothing wrong with wanting somebody that looks good. You just have to make sure they have other things too, girl. It's not enough. Raven meets with Ski. He attended Baylor. He's going to grad school in the fall. He's from Nigeria. Ski wants a woman who is educated and not completely ignorant, thinking Africa is a country. I busted out laughing. Someone asked him once if he had lions as pets. Stupid. Somebody asked him if he had lions as pets. I'm like, what? Okay. Then we meet Colleen, 25, ballet dancer. She's a terrible flirter. She ran through about 5 guys. There was just like, it was just next. And you know how they do stuff to make us think that's what happened. She was just kept introducing herself to like 5 guys, and then it was like next. She introduced herself to Andrew, and I really like Andrew. Andrew is Asian, and I really like him. Okay, I think he's 20. He's in his early 20s. Cole comes in, and he asks, "What do you do?" She says she's limber, do the splits, and he said, "You had me at limber," and he says, "Sold." 25 years old. You know what they're thinking about. He said he wants to make lots of babies, but he says real dating sucks, right? In high school, you have a whole list of girls to choose from. In college, you have a whole list of girls. He was living on campus. You have all these girls to choose from. In the real life, it's like, where is she? You know, you go to the supermarket in the tissue aisle, and he's like, well, it's not going to go any further than that. So with Colin, you have the same issue that a lot of women are having. And what I say about that is placing yourself in the environment, finding where those women hang out and put yourself in their environment. Okay. But I'm glad he's on the show. We will see. Cole meets with Brannigan, a nurse. He says, "You're a nurse." He said, "Nurses are off the table for me." No, she said, "You're a nurse?" She was like, "What's wrong with nurses?" She's a critical care nurse. He was like, "Nurses are off the table for me. It's a deal breaker." And that's when I was like, oh my God, he's me. Cole is me. I like him. He is me because I'm like that. I don't do cops. I don't do military guys. I don't do the garbage men. I just there's certain people. You work weird. You're a dancer. You're a bouncer. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I really like him. I like that he knows what he wants. And I think he's 25. I think he's rushing it. I think he can wait a little bit more before he gets married. But we will see what happened. Do not tell me what happened in the other episodes. I do not want to hear. Um, he doesn't like the beer drinking girl. So then he was in a room with another girl who was drinking beer. He was like, "Are you drinking beer?" He was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Yeah, like soft beer with a cherry or something." And in his voiceover, he's like, "She likes beer with what's the thing you put in the beer drink? That little green thing." And I busted out laughing. Okay. So he doesn't like beer drinking. So, and I'm not sure if he if you like the Jonas Brothers, your deal breaker or not. So he said something about he went to a party. I rewind a couple of times. I couldn't hear what he said. I don't know if he had a terrible time, but he went to a Jonas Brothers concert, and then he said, "So this is a deal breaker. Do you like the Jonas Brothers?" And she said, "Yes." Tall, white, skinny girl. I didn't catch her name. Maybe that was her name. And so he said, "Girls like the Jonas Brothers, girls who can't banter." He said, "I will not sleep with you next to you. I cannot have babies with you, and you cannot make me laugh." So that's a deal breaker for him. That's why I love him. Because he has everything down pat of what he likes. And he's like, if you can't banter, you ain't no good for me. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that about him. Alexa thinks Cole is an a-hole. Did she ask him, can she banter? And in her voiceover, she was like, he's an asshole. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back and watch and look at that. So then he goes to her voiceover, and she said, "I can stand to lose weight, but that she doesn't want to. She has a short." Hi, Michael. Hi. I told the aunties you weren't feeling well. Listen, some of the aunties ordered from you on your Michael for your school. Say thank you. Turn around. Say thank you, aunties. Thank you. Are you going to school today? No. Why not? You're not feeling well? Mike has an 8:30 call. Oh my god. Oh my god. I only have another 10 minutes. Okay. So that means I'm not going to finish this because Mike has to come down. All right. So I have a lot left because this was just so good. The first episode was good. Okay. Let me go. Where am I? So she says, I didn't like they started with Alexa about her weight. I didn't like that. She's tall. She looks good. She's I don't know. She's at least 5'10", maybe. She's tall. So tall people, they carry their weight very well. And I didn't like that they started with her weight, and she says, I can stand to lose some weight. So that means they're asking her the question. You know how The producers ask the questions, but we don't hear them. And she was like, I can stand to lose some weight, but I don't want to. Okay, and I just didn't like that. And she's sitting there. Her dress is beautiful. She knows how to wear clothes to complement her body, so that's good. Did y'all see her white shorts under her dress? Like that's a silk dress. Child, do y'all wear shorts under your dress? I don't know. Child, I don't wear nothing under here. Well, just the underclothes. But that's sick, girl. But anyways, she meets with Brandon, and he loves food, and they bond over food. He likes to cook, and she says she's Israeli. And I was thinking when she said I was thinking she looks like Queen Esther. Queen Esther's people, they have there's certain look. So when she said she's Israeli, kind of made sense to me because I was thinking in my head she looks like Queen Esther's people. She asked if he wanted to get married now because they were bonding over food, and he was saying how he knows how to cook, and they talk about some kind of food, and I could cook this, and you can cook this, and he said my grandmother taught me how to cook this, and she likes to cook, and so she bonded over food, and then she says, "Do you want to get married now?" And I'm looking at her sideways, like, all right. So then they go back to the room to chill. Matt says he's had 15 dates in one day, and that's more dates he's had in his whole life. Uh doesn't matter what doesn't he look like somebody married at first sight, still married, has two little girls. What's his name? Matt looks like that guy. Alyssa, I know you know who I'm talking about. I just can't think about his name. Okay, white guy, has lives somewhere in the Midwest, I think, has two little girls. Okay, Matt looks like that guy. Zanab, and I put here, I like her, wants to be the top of some guy's list. So she's sitting there and she's like, you know what? I want to be the top of this guy's look. And in her voiceover, she said she likes Andrew. He's smart and his voice is like butter. Cole is a people person. His voice is inviting. Brennan is a foodie. Bartiz is charismatic, smooth talker, logical, and she needs that. And I was like, I love her. I love her. Like she's sort of kind of like me, but I don't know yet because some of these women be desperate, child. They'll be desperate. But I was like, oh wow, I really like her because that's how I kind of sum people up too. Like he's this, he's this, he's this, he's this, he's that. I don't need him. He broke. He ain't got no money. He can't take care of me. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start a little bit till Big Mike comes down. Day 2. Nancy said she wants to leave the experiment with her best friend. Okay, in her voiceover. And then we see everybody working out. The guys are working out in their room. The the girls are working out. Here is my thing with the best friend thing. I don't understand. I don't understand this best friend thing. You gonna meet somebody in 2 weeks and all of a sudden he's your best friend. How is that possible? That what that tells me? They're being emotional because there is no way somebody. It's just like on Ready to Love, rah talking about what's Jamila is his best friend, and I'm like, you just met her. How is this person your best friend? You just met her. So Nancy over here with her desperate stuff. It's talking about she wants to, excuse me, leave with her best friend. I sort of kind of like Nancy, but I have to see in episode 2 if I like her. Okay. Raven likes Bartiz, feels they are the same person. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'll see in episode 2. They meet some yoga in route. They're doing Bartiz meets with Raven, and there's a yoga ball in the room, and he was like, oh my God, is there a yoga ball in your room? And she was like, yeah, I did this first. We're doing an exercise. He's supposed to stretch his legs necessary. And he got dirty socks. So you knew you was coming on TV. You knew you was going to be taped. You should have went down to the Walmart or wherever and get your 2 bags of socks. So we didn't see how dirty your socks. And don't tell me you was walking on the rug like that. Okay, you're not walking on the rug like that for the socks to be so dirty. But this is why you need a wife, okay? But anyways, I just felt like he could have gotten some sock. And did she just tell Bartiz that she really likes him like a Raven? Why, girl? Why? Why, Raven? Why couldn't you just wait to feel him out some more and see how he? And he said nothing. He was like, and I just feel like she does stuff that might be comfortable for men. And I was like, she told him, I do some stuff on the weekend that can make me be uncomfortable for men. And he was like, what you do? You was a stripper. You dance on the pole. She was like, no, I'm a bottle girl. And she's sharing this and sharing that. And I'm like, it's too much. Too much too soon, girl. Too much too soon. I didn't like it. Too much too soon, Raven. You need to take my husband list, okay? Back in the women's room, everyone is talking about Bartiz. And Bartiz has his voice is very nice. That's probably why I like him, because of his voice. I would like to know more about Bartiz. Where is he from? What is his family dynamics? He could be biracial too. One parent white, one parent black. He doesn't sound like a black guy. Okay, like I really know voices, and so I can tell those people who were raised in a nun ghetto. I can tell people who came from families who are well cultured, well educated. It's just like my coworker Allie. When you hear Allie talk, she sounds like a Valley girl. Her father's a judge. Her mom is a professor. She went to Princeton University. Okay. Okay, so Allie don't sound like the rest of us. She's very pristine and very Bartiz sounds like just like my husband, right? My husband, when people hear my husband talk, they don't know he's a black guy. They think he's a white guy. The rest of us, you can be like, well, she black, okay? So when I was coming up, my brother said, you sound like a Valley girl. Okay. But I want to know more about Bartiz. I would love to know more about him. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here because Mike says he has to come. Hold on, let me see if he's coming down. Okay, y'all, Mike's coming down, and I have to get up. And something told me to sit in the living room, but I was like, no, I want to see him so y'all can see my decorations. All right, so we're gonna stop here. But everyone is talking about Bartiz, and they're saying how he's so charismatic and he's so nice, and he sounds very mature for his age. That's one thing I will say. He did say that in the beginning. He said, I am 25, but I am very mature. I have my sugar honey iced tea together. So we know he came from a good family, okay? But I'm gonna stop right here, and when I come home later, I will finish this, and then I'm gonna try to do 2 videos later if I come home. When I come home, not if I come home, and we'll finish this. So let me know what you think so far. Who are your favorite couples so far? Tell me, who's your favorite man and woman so far, just on episode 1 only. Do not tell me what happened in episode 2, 3, 4. I don't want to know. Okay. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. Talk to you later. Mama. Bye. Be sure to subscribe. Remember, my new book's coming out. And Janice Hylton mentoring. Be sure to sign up. Okay. Love you. Bye.